1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Happy birthday to all of my lovely and my handsome divine loves and divine lovettes. Aries, birthday March 27th. Here we go. On three. 1 2 3. Happy birthday to Aries. Happy birthday to Aries. Happy birthday to all of our sexy and lovely and handsome and don't forget intelligent and go for it. Aries, happy birthday. We know you aim to please. And that ain't all. You hear me? Aries, what's going down? Man, I know that you guys were a little ill yesterday. You had slight headache because you guys were being spiritually attacked. Somebody was attacking your crown chakra on yesterday all day. That's why you got that little headache. But that's neither here nor nor there. Always protect yourself, you guys. Spiritually protect yourself around these times. I do know you guys were, very ill with a headache yesterday. And maybe you guys didn't get a chance to really operate fully like you wanted to. And that's okay. I see some, I don't know, the higher realms say prepare for some light snow coming your way for some of you guys, because something is going to, what you call this? Discombobulate your day in some type of way. Some of you guys get light snow. And what I'm trying to say is some of you guys, something like a business will be let out early. Even if it's your child's school, your grandchild's school, your niece or nephew, whoever you got to pick up school, something is that way, due to light snow that day or something like that. I don't know, they're letting out early for that day. I'm getting that in every way. To those Aries, so that's the energy that's coming through to those Aries that's coming through. That's the energy that I pick out for you guys. But some of you guys were definitely feeling the effects of like a real, headache, because a lot of you guys, I don't really care about this, that, and the third, because I don't, in other words, no human being has that power. We have to really wake up to that fact. And that's important for anyone to really have a spiritual react, to that fact. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of you guys, your spiritual knowledge, had a level of elevation on your beautiful day. And that makes sense. It's your birthday. So you guys are not only physically growing, you have spiritually grown, especially if you guys had a headache. So that was a part of your ascension too for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys had to sleep it off. I can't make it up. You're getting the level up effects from the birth of new earth. I can't make it up because a lot of you guys need to know that you are a key component of this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet. All right. Some of you guys had a previous lifetime in Mars, but that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to share, that because it's coming through for some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys resonate with that fact. Maybe you recall some type of something. And what I'm getting is like, it's crazy because they bought different brands here from their planets. Like they have different brands. Say like you see Butterworth, Mrs. Butterworth. You wonder why that lady on there? Because they brought that, just giving that as an example. They bought that from their actual planet. So certain things they brand is a brand that's from their planet. You know what I mean? So some of you guys relate to a specific brand because it recalls, it rejogs your memory, Aries. So it's like you see this little picture on a item and it's their brand, and you can relate to it because it's your level of spiritual expand. A lot of you guys really recognize some energies from your previous lifetime. That's actually no disguise. Yeah, because for some of you guys, that brand that was bought from Mars, it was because everybody loved it. It's a specific brand that was brought from us, and I'm just using Mars for example, but definitely Mars is coming out big time for you guys, But anyway, they brought a specific brand here because everybody loved it there. So if they loved it there, they would love it anywhere. So there you have it. Aries, your family feels like you're distant. And please don't shoot the messenger, but that's what I'm getting. Your family, your loved ones, maybe. I'm hearing your children, something of that nature. You guys are distant. And you guys may be a distance from them, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing you kind of, I don't know how, but the higher realms is sharing this with me right now. You know how those people are diagnosed with the after the pregnancy they have postpartum. Your postpartum syndrome is something that you guys are having right now. That's a result of that. So say like when your child was born, some of you guys maybe recognize, or maybe they recognize that you guys had a little postpartum. So in this season of your elevation, because elevation is your reason right now for being distant from a lot of things, people, places, and things. A lot of things come about, and whether you physically can distance yourself or not, distance will really play a major role in your elevation. It will take a toll, because at some point, even like, say like, I was fortunate one day. I was going to use this for example. I was able to actually see my child, grow while she was asleep. And that was a beautiful thing. It was just like the Matrix, like you see the it was really that, and her body grew. Cause I was like, listen, I'm tired of just waking up and one day saying, okay, you grow 2 inches. I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing the growth, but I'm like, no. And I really, kind of sent a request up to the higher realms and said, I want to see it for myself. Let me experience it. So I stayed. They say, well, you're going to have to, stay with her all night, because the night is the night. So the higher realms let me actually see that momentum moment in time where my daughter actually grew, and you could see it. It was so powerful. I was like, oh, I was speechless, right? Yeah. So a lot of people don't think to ask for anything like that. I mean, who? I'm just so peculiar and random at times, you know what I mean? So the bottom line is this. You guys are so major to resist. Your family's noticing your miss. They're noticing some things that are distant, and it's like, it's that time for most of you guys to recognize that you are spiritually elevating at this time, and that's okay. You know what I mean? However, it's a lot that comes with it, you guys. It's like I said, you guys you dealt with that headache. That's a part of it. So your body is going to, go through executing that low vibe energy and transmuting it to light quadrants of energy inside of your body, right? Because you guys have, you had major roles here, and that's a beautiful thing. But now it's time to clear out that energy, because, you guys really, walk the walk and you talk the talk, and you actually, this is your bonus every time you get that light energy, and it clears out. It's a bonus for you guys, because that's from hence you came is where you return. So the bottom line is this: you guys are really key components to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. Okay, the higher realm said that word could be no other way, because the higher realms had to put that word plan in there so you guys would know that you are planned. All right, there's no circumstance, accident, or coincidence. You here, you are planned. A lot of you guys chose to be here. All right, so alongside that, the higher realms have employed something beautiful and special inside of you guys. All right, and I'll get to that in a minute. But that word planet, the last two letters, I must not, escape telling you guys that the last two letters of planet is ET. So that means that the higher realms is telling you guys that the higher realms recognize, you guys executing that low vibe energy into transmuting it into high vibe energy. That ET stands for till the end of time, or the timeline here, till the end of the timeline here, Earth timeline. However you want to address that, in that manner. But the bottom line is, you guys have a lot to do with executing that low vibe energy and transmuting it straight onto high vibe energy. How do I know? The higher realms have watched you so. All right. A lot of people have come to you and said, I don't know, I'm here, I want to rob a bank. Somebody came around you guys real desperate. I want to take some money, but they wanted to rob a bank. And you guys talked them out of it. You talked them down, to recognize their crown so they can really stick around. Okay? So you guys did a great job. And this is what you have been doing, Aries. So great job for you guys, okay? And the higher realms really recognize. So that's why you guys, it's no disguise that you are spiritually elevating. It's so beautiful too, because like I said, you guys are that key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet. Now, what the higher realms has done for you is stored inside of you this beautiful thing called your intuition. All right? Yeah. Some schools say you need a tuition, but you have an intuition that's already been paid for in full. Now, let me tell you about that, because it's no bull. The higher realms placed that inside of you guys for you to recognize that also keeps you spiritually tethered to a beautiful GPS. And the higher realm said that GPS stands for gods, your gods, guides, or your God pointing you to your next step of origin. All right? Yeah. I can't make it up. And that acronym for STEP, STEP, is simply the solution to every problem. So what that means, Aries, it means that you guys were fully loaded from the start. Fully loaded. You guys were like a 9mm fully loaded, but you just needed to know which way to shoot. Now, the higher realms speak to you pound for pound, round for round. And the first thing that came is sound. All right? So, the higher realms want you to know that the higher realms is speaking to you loud volumes through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. Did I start an automata, give you some butter? Let me say this again. The higher realms is speaking to you loud volumes through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. So without, so within. All right? Whew, I can't make it up. Now, that means your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. Now, take for instance, your birthright is number 327. Wow. I don't know, those numbers sound like the keys to heaven. Heaven's kingdom. I don't know, it sounds like that. 327. Just sounds like that because these numbers are so beautiful and profound. Now, this number 3, when the higher realms are speaking to you through your vibration and frequency of number 3, the higher realms is telling you from the hierarchies, your archangels, your ancestors, they're telling you something right now. That number 3 is the key. You guys are spiritually awarded with a high volume level of master manifesting, okay? You guys are manifestor masters here on earth. I can't make it up because of your birthright number 3. You guys are heavily also spiritually connected to that beautiful trinity, that triangle. I can't make it up. You know what I mean? You guys are heavily connected to that triangle, that trinity. Some people say Father, Son, Holy Spirit, inspiration, manifestation, and creation. Some people say Mother, Father, Son. All right, some people say, yeah, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. But the bottom line is, you guys are the one. You're heavily connected to that 3, which is that Trinity, mind, body, and spirit energy. You guys get the inspiration, and you have a manifestation, and then you start creation. That's why you got to be careful what you thinketh. Because everybody run around like a chicken with the head cut off. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Come on now. It was the thought. The thought came first. Always remember that. So be careful what you think at Aries, because much to your surprise, it shall materialize, because you are birthright number 3. You have a profound level of master manifestory. Now that allows you guys to be at 3 places at one time. You guys find yourself in this lifetime at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. I can't make it up. They be like, oh man, you came at the right time. Oh yeah, and we just having a sale. The sale just started. Come on in. Oh, you came at the right time. All that you've been hearing all your lifetime. What? You right on time. What? That is your story. Now let me tell you, people can live a whole lifetime and never hear that. That's why you guys need to know your birth. From your birth, your worth. That's why I said the higher realms are speaking volumes to your numbers, signs, and synchronicities, which is your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes that are in your body. You see? So you are powerful, number 3. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people can surpass this lifetime and never hear this profound, or never get a chance to feel the level of mastery that you guys come with. A lot of people always go to places, they be like, man, you just missed it. They just closed. Oh, girl, she just left. You missed her. Oh, yeah, it was a nice show. No, they finished. What? Can you call back tomorrow? That's all they hear all their whole lifetime. Did I stutter? Ada Omada? I'm telling you, you guys are really, you guys have a valuable spiritual worth that is worth paying attention to at this time. All right? And the higher realms is talking about this number 2 right now, because the higher realms are saying, please tell them about the number 2. The number 2 birthright, the higher realms place that upon you so you can know that the higher realms highly favor you. All you have to do is look in that mirror. You'll see everything on your body that equates the number of 2. Yeah, 2 feet. 1, 2. At each, you got 2 arms. 1, 2. You got 2 legs. 1, 2. And you got 2 eyes. And they're both the same size. Oh. Yeah. So the higher realms want you to realize you are highly favored. And it's no disguise because your birthright is of that number 2. And what it says about you is you guys are manifestors and prayers. So a lot of you guys are definitely prayer warriors because of that birthright number 2. You've been praying ever since you knew what to do. I can't make it up because that's already instilled in you. And the higher realm said just as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, everything that you're praying for is already there. That's what the higher realms is saying. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. That number 7 is, okay. But before we get to the number 7, we have to go 3 plus 2. That 3 plus 2 is 5. That means that you guys are here to change the game up. You guys are here to switch the flip, to flip the flip the script, change the grip, all that. You guys are here for the rip of it. You guys came here to dismantle, okay? I can't make it up in every way. And it's a good thing. You know how you see the construction, but in my mind I say that's destruction, but it's a level of reconstruction, okay? So the bottom line is this. And the higher realms don't want you to miss this number 5, because 3 plus 2 equals 5. You guys, you are multi-dimensional spiritual beings. Aries, you are only sent here to have this human experience. A lot of you guys actually volunteered to be here to do this again, all right? Yeah. So that number 5 is a multi-dimensional spiritual number. So you guys are multi-dimensional spiritual beings. And I'm kind of mad at you guys because you guys are the kind of people that grew up with a lot of that financial materializing. All right? You guys always had jars of quarters, nickels, and dimes, and pennies, and all that stuff. I'm mad. Yeah, because y'all grew up like that because of that beautiful birthright number 5. You always had change in your lifetime because that number 5, the higher realms speak to you volumes and tell you that you are bringing positive change from every dimensional level. And in this level, that positive change come also in a form of shmoney. So you guys always found yourself having change. You could find it everywhere because it was your birthright. All right? I can't make it up. So that's what you guys came here to do, change the game. All right? And so because you guys have this instilled inside of you, you shall receive that positive change from every dimensional level, which means you guys are going to get some ching ching on your beautiful day. I can't make it up. It's so gay. Yeah. So, I really want to make this short and sweet, but the higher realms always got me doing a real structured energy to tell you guys every number in its formality. So that 2 is in front of that 7, right? So that means that we have to take 2 away from 7, so it still leaves you with a 5. So a lot of you guys are here to also in physically in cycles that you previously spiritually ended cycles in another lifetime. Let me clear that up as well. Now, this number 7 birthright is so profound because the higher realms is telling you now that you had to lay it down. You had to get some rest. Because that's what that number 7 says. The higher realm said, expect nothing less than the best from your birth time here. I can't make it up. I hope it's clear. So the higher realm says that. Now, because of this number 7 birthright, again, it's a multidimensional spiritual number. It clarifies and confirms that you are a multidimensional spiritual being, only sent here to have this human experience. Like I said, a lot of you guys volunteer. Now, the higher realms is saying through this beautiful number 7 that a lot of you guys are connected to the 7th dimensional level of heaven. That's a beautiful connection. And what that means is you guys really do have to get your rest. You're connected to that Sabbath day, all right? So the higher realms speak of the Sabbath day. So he wants you to get your rest, okay? Because believe it or not, Aries, when your body is asleep, your spirit never sleeps. So that's why the higher realms said, this is not a competition down here. It's our soul's mission, all right? You guys are on a mission, and a lot of you guys recognize since day one you were. That's why you've been manifesting and praying here to overcome all of these obstacles and realize success. And that's what the higher realms is saying through that number 7, you shall receive, right? Well, that's what the higher realms is saying through that number 7. So while your body is asleep, your spirit is still doing what it has to do. That's why when you wake up, some people are more tired than they went to sleep. And they don't even have a clue why. It's because they're not balancing your spiritual and your physical energy to equate that level of beautiful synergy that can flow, that can flow through the ebbs and flow of this lifetime. So you must get your rest so you can really experience your birthright here, which is expecting nothing less than the best, because the higher realms have deemed to tell you this number 7 simply when the higher realms is speaking to you loud volumes. The higher realms is telling you that you will overcome all of these obstacles in this lifetime and realize success. So success is your birthright. So this is all a part of your success story. So some of you guys need to get out that journal and get busy, because you are a success story. I can't make it up. The angels are happy with the choices you made in your physical form along your spiritual journey. See, I can't make it up. It's all here. It's all here in your birthright. And let's see. Yeah, so your birthright is equaling 12 here. So the higher realms is saying through your birthright number 12, right, that you guys have a lot to do with Father Time, okay? I can't make it up. So a lot of you guys need to recognize that you have a lot to do with time. Some of you guys are time travelers, even like myself. Like, I know who I am. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with it. It's okay. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you guys, that's why you are birthright number 5 as well, because you see things that people cannot see in other timelines, okay? You have a lot to do with that time travel. The higher realms, also, shared through time and experience that time, the acronym for time is TIME, things I must earn, things I must experience, things I must execute and transmute into low vibe energy, right? So that TIME has a reason. And you guys need to know that 12 is at the top of the clock for a reason. You guys shall be at the top. I can't make it up. Like I said, you are a success story. Did I stutter? Look at how the higher realms really mapped your numbers out so you can just be at the top of the clock. What? So you can know that you know who you are and whose you are. This is big, real big stuff here. And at the top of the clock, if you ever add 1 + 2, you still equal that number 3, and it brings you back to who you are. Some of you guys are this beautiful light energy of a shining star. I can't make it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into what the higher realms has in store for you as you read. Aries, y'all funny. I heard Aries say, I'm gonna see if she real. Something about belly dancing. So you guys, you say, I'm gonna see if she real. I'm gonna take up belly dancing. If she said belly dancing, I'm going, yeah, you guys are interested in belly dancing, or you're going to see something in regards to belly dancing. But some of you guys someone may take you out for belly dancing, but belly dancing is what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness, some of you guys are funny, Aries. You're going out to see belly dancing, and a lot of you guys are going to take it up, or interested in taking it up as well. Aries, you are being guided to trust your feelings. If something tells you to cut something off, cut cords with an individual or individuals, is definitely trust your intuition, because I let everybody know when you can trust your intuition, you can then begin to see without sight. All right, you guys are heavily protected. I see a whole soul tribe around you guys of three, seven, it look like 7 soul tribes here. That's a powerful thing because that's your birthright. You got 7 soul tribe people that's really working to protect you in 7 ways. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Yeah, they're telling me, like, financial and stuff like that. It's telling me different protections that come from each one. But this is a beautiful thing because you guys need to know that it's okay to let go, okay? In every way. Some of you guys are manifesting, calling back your powers. Some is in your powers. Trust your feelings, trust your gut feelings. I tell everybody, trust the gut, not the gutter now, because that is very, it allows you guys that level of independence, because a lot of you guys are very strong and you stand alone. And, where you're standing, sometimes it seems very dark, but it's really beauty all around you, and I can't make this up. Which brings us to the next thing. Some of you guys, you real, something about, a lot of you guys dread, what do you call, dread being in this realm. A lot of you guys have that longing. A lot of you guys are really natural born light workers, and a lot of you guys kind of have this little, they call it depression, but I call it like over dependence on a different realm. It's like you guys are missing your realm in which you are familiar with, your spiritual realm. Some of you guys are longing to spiritually go back to your spirit form, because down here, the chores are heavy and you guys really are strong, but the things you have to do here, it makes you really long for home. It's like I see you guys fighting with, financial systems and stuff, and things of that nature. It's like, man, you always got to be on guard, worrying about, this, that, and the third, bank account overdrawn or something of that nature, worrying about those things, and you always got to be on guard. So that makes you guys have a level of morning to, reflect back into your spiritual part of you. And a lot of you guys just sometimes really feel that desperation of longing for your spiritual home. And that's a good thing in a way, because I tell everybody, you better be praying that you got a spiritual home. These people out here be doing any darn thing. You better pray. In other words, you got to pray that you go to a place called heaven and have your spiritual home. And that's what you're supposed to be praying for. You know what I'm saying? When you pray. Pray that you got somewhere to go. And then when you're praying, when you're manifesting, visualize who you would like there. You know what I'm saying? So it would be no last minute when you get there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good way of preparing for war in times of peace. A lot of you guys are preparing for that spiritual war in times of peace, because when it's time to transmute, to the higher form of you, which is your total higher self, man, you recognize all that you manifested here, and it becomes your spiritual wealth. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's what I see here. And I see you guys very clear on standing up for yourself. I don't know why I see you guys going. It's about your finances. I see you guys really standing up strong for your finances. And some of you guys, in your mind, you feel like picking up a bat or doing something to somebody. You know what I mean? That's because you guys are, standing up for yourself. And some of you guys, you're standing up for your child. At this time, a lot of you guys have to do that. And it's making you really go to the war, because Aries is not playing about their child here. I do see that. the higher realms want you know that you guys are light energy. You are pure light. All right. We know this, but in this realm you have to do a level of I don't want people to get fight in the 3D realm or throwing punches and blows. You do have to stand up for yourself in this realm. You know what I'm saying? You really do, Aries, and that is tried and true. So that's where you guys are right now. Some of you guys are going through a situation where you have to really stand up for your child, and something about their situation with money too. It's a money situation with them, and it's like, yeah, you're doing all that you can do here in your light body energy, because you have that beautiful light energy is what I see here. A lot of you guys didn't have to go to work today. A lot of you guys took off today. A lot of you guys did not want to work today. A lot of you guys are not working, and the higher realms said, please cheer up, because that's where the higher realms want you to get some type of rest. And it bothers me when I hear people like this too, Aries, because it bothers me dearly. Like I say, you guys pray for a message or messenger. Some of you guys pray for the message, but don't realize it has to come with some form of messenger, right? And then when it comes, it's like, what? You don't want to receive it. So that's like you guys having this time off, but however, you're feeling down about it. But you asked for it a long time ago, whether you know it or not. That's why they say be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And remember, be careful what you thinketh, okay? The higher realms said don't be worried about that, and don't be down about that, because the higher realms is making sure that you have everything that you need. I cannot make it up. Yeah, you have everything that you need. Only thing the higher realms want you to do is represent where you're being called to, because a lot of you guys, you're being spiritually called. So that's what the higher realms want you to recognize, where you're being called to. That's very important for YOU. What are you being called to do? And that's very important for you. So a lot of you guys are here being called to simply, really be the bigger person and exercise your light body energy, and recognize that the higher realms have your back, left, right, side, front, and center, because it's right here so clear. Believe me, I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is like a new birth for you guys. It's like a brand new birth. It's a whole new birth of creation, Some of you guys, congratulations on a new birth. You know what I mean? Because that's what I see, and that's what you guys are being called to be. New birth energy, okay? Because you guys have been really mesmerized and contemplating and daydreaming. Why it won't come out? Daydreaming about new earth. You know what I'm saying? And this is the birthing of it. Yeah, that's why I say congratulations for those Aries who are expecting, You guys feel like you weigh a ton right now. Leave it alone, Aries. You guys are too funny. The ones that are, yeah, you feel like that's terrible. Aries, you are who you are. You're beautiful inside and out, and it's so funny when I see this here. Yeah, so a lot of you guys having to really stand strong for your family, and that's what the higher realms want you to know, that you're being called to exercise the light body of you and recognize there's more that is in store for you and more that you're being called to. All right, so when you're sad and down, please remember that the higher realms is always around, reinforcing the fact that you have everything that you need. You remember I told you guys you were like a loaded 9mm pistol at birth. You know what I'm saying? You guys were fully loaded. And you just needed to know which way to shoot. And that's what this is about, is showing you the way. Okay? In every way. So trust your intuition, because you begin to see without sight. Don't fret when it's time for you to stand up for what you believe in. Okay? Because that's exercising your light body energy in every way, and that's getting you away from that longing energy to be elsewhere. Because sometimes you guys have those deep levels of depression. Like I say, a lot of times it's connected to past life energy as well, but you guys are longing that old spiritual self. And the higher realms want you to be so cheered up, because you don't have to clock in. Some of you guys don't have to work. You know what I'm saying? In the higher realms is saying you don't have to work. That's what in the higher realms is working everything else out for you right now. The only thing you guys have to do is recognize that there is a new, all right? And it is inside of you for some of you. And the rest of you, there is a new, all right? Still inside of you. You see what I'm saying? So the higher realms want you to recognize that will give you, everything that you need that will materialize to push you to your next level. And so you can overcome all of these obstacles and realize success, because when you recognize the elephant in the room, you'll find that it's a whole new day. All right? And it's time for you to cheer up and enjoy your spiritual direction way. That's the best way I can tell you guys. And I hope I was clear, on that. So, Aries, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulay, peace be unto you, and within one.